Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow, and I'm coming to you with the real news, the real issues, bringing the real understanding that is going to affect your life. Are you not remarkable? Are you not amazed as a human being today? Now, at the same time, let me say it like this. Is it not remarkable? And is it not amazing? Two different sentences said two different ways, yet close to the same words. You know, Greece is burning. I mean, literally burning. I mean, I turn on RT, I turn on the news, look and see, you know, these Greeks, there's a page out of their attitude and their understanding that all of us Americans, we need to learn from. These people know how to protest. These people know how to get it done. These people understand exactly what's going on. But, oh, wait a minute. You in America, to show that you are not a free people because you don't have a free press, you go scan CNN, ABC, Fox News, MSNBC, and any of the other so-called major news medias, and you know what they're reporting over and over again? The New York Giants won the Super Bowl. Did y'all check out the parade? You see all the smiles on the people's faces? My question to you is, what kind of benefit did you get from the Giants winning the Super Bowl? How much money did you make from that? I mean, did you invest in that? Did you make any money from it? Remarkable, isn't it? Greece is literally burning. The people get it. The people over there burning the banks over in Greece right now. And you are looking at Taylor Swift winning the best record award at the country Grammys or whatever you want to call it, and the New York Giants winning the Super Bowl, and you're watching that parade. I mean, America, you are just literally something else. You don't want nobody to disturb your dumb, your stupid, your apathetic, your demoralized and complacent state that you're in. You don't want nobody disturbing that at all. And anybody who comes with what you call pessimistic news that will cause you, well, they're fear-mongering, they're getting my spirits down, I don't want to hear all that and stuff. Hey, you should thank God that people like myself, Max Kaiser, J. Snip Foyle, Jim Rogers, Dr. Lee Warren, Vision Victory, SGT Bull, you should thank the Father, Mike Maloney, that there are voices out there like us, Eric Sprott. The list goes on and on and on and on and on of people I can sit here and name who we are trying our best to inform you what's going on. You know why those people, Greece has just got finished passing another deal to kick the proverbial can down the road again. Just about a little bit more time. It's not going to stop the protesting because the people, you know what they're doing? They're protesting the major corporations. They're burning the banks. They're burning the McDonald's. They're burning Starbucks. They're burning all that stuff over there. And you know what you're getting? You know what you're getting? Huh? You're watching the confetti fall from the New York Giants winning the Super Bowl. You can't make this attitude, this mindless stuff up. They have done a good job with their Prozac. They have done a good job with all of their prescription drugs, with their fluoride in the water, with their mercury in our teeth. They have done a good job at keeping us sick, stupid, dumb, docile, and demoralized as a people. We don't even know where we're coming or going. Well, let me tell you the reason why the Greek people are really just messed up, because the economy is so bad. And don't worry about it. One day, you're going to wake up from this sleep. You're going to wake up. Oh, boy. And you're going to hear all over the news screen and the media. They have declared a bank holiday. America, you have a bank holiday today. And you know what you're going to do? Another holiday! Another holiday! Only one problem. It's not going to be the kind of holiday you think it's going to be. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to have what you call, at least, let's just keep it simple, okay? I want to try to bring this down to layman's terms. You're going to one day wake up and you want to have $100 bill in your bank account. And when you go check your balance, you know, you're going to go check your balance at your bank. You're going to find out that your money has been devalued and now you only have $60. But wait a minute. You just balanced your checkbook. It just showed you got $100. But they told you, they just gave you a holiday. Now your currency is worth this much. That's what happens when you have a nation that creates debt and to pay off debt. And what's happening over there in Greece is this. This is what's happening. The people, they're going to work, and watch this. They're getting paid. Let's just say the average citizen is getting paid $10 an hour for wages. Well, when they receive their paycheck, because their leaders has agreed to a deal to cut their wages 20%. So now they're going to receive $8. So when they get their paycheck, they're going to notice that their paycheck is considerably less than what they had previously thought that it was. It's a literal mess. It's chaos. And they have picked up and they have learned and they understand exactly what's going on. But you Americans, unemployment rate 9%. They didn't never tell you about all the people who fell off the books who are no longer receiving these benefits anymore. Tell them that the economy is doing better. But they get on here and tell you people the economy is doing better. You know, Pastor Dow teaches you clearly. And I have been teaching faithfully for the last few years. My message has been the same. And I've been doing this for over 15 years. Get out of debt. Get out of the city. And you start learning how to preserve yourself, because you can't depend on this system to do it for you. Because you're going to see something worse than the soup lines. I promise you are. And when the government come and roll out their 3 squares and a cot, you're going to be so happy and stuff, but then it's going to come at a prison sentence. You're going to be locked up in a FEMA camp in order to get it. And of course, many of you who have not prepared yourself in self-preservation, learning how to use firearms, preserving yourself with firearms and storing food and all this other stuff. Because remember, our government says that you're a terrorist if you drink goat milk, they come from your own land. If you drink cow milk, they come from your cow. They say you're terrorist. You're a terrorist in America if you have a greenhouse and you grow a green bean for your own personal consumption. You are literally a terrorist. And there's videos on here of people actually getting their homes raided, their own personal homestead businesses raided. Hey, you know what? The Amish at midnight can't even sell you butter no more. You know what? They got a gag order and a noose around them because you know what? Hey, we're supposed to be able to use this legal tender right here. And it says for all debts, public and private. Well, there ain't nothing private no more because government is continuing to keep growing. They continue to have more and more influence in your life. You feel the squeeze around your neck. You know you feel it. You feel it. But yet you have no answers and you won't do nothing about it. You know why? Because you will not change. Well, don't worry about it. You're going to be forced to change. Whether you like it, understand or not, your forced change is coming. And it's going to be a whole lot more painful for you because you chose, I don't want to hear it. All he talks about is bad news. Well, it's good news when you got a voice crying in this wilderness of wickedness and iniquity trying to tell you what's going on to repair your heart. I've had people call me all kinds of names because when silver was $15, I told you better buy some, you better buy some, you better buy some, because you know what? When your bank holiday come and you got in your ledger, you got $100 bill, and when you go to your bank and you find out that your money has been devalued by the good old benevolent government of the United States of America, and now you only have $60 in there, you're going to remember these words that Pastor Dow said. You're going to remember them very well. And then you're going to turn around and watch this thing right here, this nice little silver coin right here. You're going to watch this thing shoot up to the moon. And then it's going to be way too much out of the reach for a common man. You know, a lay person, a layman, a poor man, you're not about to go and drop $100 bill on 1 ounce silver. Could you imagine If you'd have took that $100 bill when this was $15 an ounce and dropped this on it, then where will you be at today when this thing right here hits $100 an ounce? I've got 10 ounces sitting right here in my hand. Woo! Are you beginning to get the picture? Cash is trash. We got all kind of people that's been trying to tell us, been trying to warn us, been trying to prepare us. But, you know, just like a man that won't leave his home, no, and want to put all the burden on the woman, that's how America is. We want to put all the burden on the government to take care of us from cradle to grave while we make no preparations whatsoever at all. It's going to be a bad day when those children come to you and say, Mom and Daddy, Meemaw, Paw, Granddaddy, Big Mama, Little Daddy, makes no difference, whatever you call them. I'm hungry, and that belly is hitting their spine. How you going to look at them? How you going to answer them? How in the world are you going to be able to look at them with a straight face and tell them I made a mistake? You're not going to do it. Your pride ain't going to let you do it, but I'll tell you what. We're going to see some uncivilized people in America because people are going to become what you call entrepreneurs, and they're going to set their own rules and their own regulations. You ain't seen nothing yet. You need to start listening to reliable news sources like RT. That's my number one news source. It's RT. If I want to understand and know what's really truly going on in this world, well, I'm not going to get a biased opinion based on because I'm proud to be an American. I'm going to listen to Lauren Lester. I'm going to hear what she has to say. And more than anything, I'm going to pay attention to Max Kaiser, because he's been warning and telling people about this for a long time. And you know what? Hey, you're going to get it. Whether you like it or not, you are going to get it. Ain't you happy that the New York Giants beat the New England Patriots? Didn't you see Tom Brady crying? Did that not make your heart just sink and fall out? My advice is, you used to have this much time. Now you got this much time. You better stop playing games. You better get out of debt. You better get out of debt. And you better go out and start storing up some food. You better do, and water. And hey, keep on holding on to this all you want. I mean, Joe and I was talking today, and I kind of agree with him. And we believe that the powers that be, because we don't think that J.P. Morgan is out of their short position. We think they're going to do one more drive-by and crash this silver market down big time, because they buy cheap. They buy on the cheap. And then from there, it's going to the moon. You have to understand, our Congress for years, everybody who's been elected to Congress has enriched themselves through insider trader secrets that you and I we don't have that information available to us. Aren't there good, notable people? Aren't there just honorable people? They can manipulate the market. They can do whatever they want with the market, and they let your constituents, the people who you so-called elected into office, they tell them what the market's going to do. They go ahead and put their money in. Yes, they do. And they buy on the lows. Hallelujah, because they know they're going high, and they are just so high. It's amazing how you can go into Congress, if you do go in there, a poor person, and come out a millionaire. And I'm talking about 7-digit millionaire. And it's also amazing that I'm sitting here watching this presidential so-called Republican campaign going. I'm watching all the millions of dollars being spent, because you've been conditioned to think that the next person that's going to get in that office is going to change your mind. Have you learned anything from Reagan, Bush Sr., Clinton, Bush Jr., and Obama? Have you learned anything? They tell you what they want you to hear. During the campaign, you get your false sense of hope, and then you get the air let out of you when you see them do the direct opposite. That's what they call politics, and to them it's not lying, because they have deranged minds. You know what? You better prepare and start making your own way. You better start changing all the places you get your information. Even if you get it from your own dumb self, you better start forsaking that way and listen to somebody who's got the walk that backs up the talk. And that is the truth, and that's the truth straight way. Wake up!